When Gaijin introduced the Battle Pass right around before New Power in 2020, needless to say, I was very skeptical. You could see their intentions from about a mile away. This coming Battle Pass season would be the 8th season of the Battle Pass, marking its second year anniversary. This Battle Pass also marks the second Battle Pass that only gave out 3 vehicles instead of 4. Let's take a look at these vehicles and we'll explain why the Battle Pass is going to be unsustainable. The first of the 3 vehicles in the Battle Pass is the Type T-51A. Nope, not the power armor, the torpedo boat. It has 4 torpedoes and 2 25mm guns in the rear. It's what you call the obligatory naval vehicle plug. In my opinion, this is perhaps the most underwhelming naval battle pass vehicle added alongside the British MTB 422. I understand it's difficult maintaining a balance between giving out coastal fleet vehicles and blue water fleet vehicles, but the coastal fleet battle pass vehicles have been consistently underwhelming compared to the rest of the vehicles in the battle pass, or even its counterparts in other battle passes. Something to think about is that Gaijin has given away 2 light cruisers and 3 destroyers, all of which are very efficient and capable grinding vehicles for the tree, and the coastal fleet counterparts are the PT-658, a relatively benign vehicle at 2.7, the MTB 422, which might as well be a 250 GE premium, and the Type T-51A that's just an E-boat with no guns at the bow. So I'm not about to use the T-51A like I haven't used the rest of the coastal fleet vehicles. There's really no use for me since I already have Tier 4 coastal fleet for Japan. The next vehicle is the Tier 3 Interceptor, the BV-155. This is also the free reward vehicle for those who do not wish to purchase the Battle Pass. The dev blog says it's a fighter, despite calling it a high-altitude interceptor. This matters because at Tier 3, interceptors get an air spawn like the P-38, TA-154, and the BF-109Z1. If this plane is indeed an air spawn aircraft, that's definitely going to ruin a lot of fighters' time, especially when it's designed to maintain speed at high altitudes. Not exactly an awful choice to add, but really throws you into thinking whether it was necessary for Germany to get another Battle Pass premium right after getting the top reward during this Battle Pass. Speaking of the top reward, the one for this Battle Pass is the Object 284, essentially an IS-2 1943 hull with the S-34 naval gun, the predecessor of the D-10. From the shells mentioned in the dev blog, it would essentially be akin to the SU-100 but on an IS-2 chassis. Now, I have no complaints about this tank. It's certainly better than the Elephant, whose only primary difference was the machine gun. What I'm having a gripe about is that this is the 5th out of 8 Battle Pass seasons that USSR is the top reward vehicle. The T-10A, the Voroshilov, the PT-7657, and SU-8 were top tier rewards of their respective Battle Passes, and this is the 6th overall Battle Pass out of 8 that a USSR vehicle was given as a reward, the ITP-1 being a mid-tier reward for Season 2. I made a video about USSR event vehicles being disproportionately more available compared to other nations, so if you're interested as to why yet another USSR vehicle for the Battle Pass is not helping, please see that video, which should be on the top of your screen right now. So why is the Battle Pass actually unsustainable? The writing was on the wall from the start. Giving out 16 vehicles a year on top of updates and events would slowly eat away at the finite number of vehicles Gaijin could add into the game. And even Gaijin realizes this, padding the battle passes with alternate versions of vehicles like the HMS Cadiz, which is the 3rd battle class destroyer in the UK tree. Sometimes they would add unique vehicles like the M64 and the T55E1, but for the most part they're just premium counterparts of existing vehicles in the trees. And now, Gaijin has lowered the tier of the rewards from Tier 5 to Tier 4. You can notice the switch happening about as early as Season 3 because the last Tier 5 vehicle reward was the Centurion Mark V. This also restricts the vehicles the Battle Pass can give away, further restricting the pool. If this keeps on going, I wouldn't be surprised if next year we only get 2 vehicles per Battle Pass because that's definitely showing to be the trend. Though I'm not entirely sure when exactly they will run out of vehicles, there's just a finite pool of vehicles that the game can add as Battle Pass vehicles without repeating. Though we already have repeat vehicles like the F6C10, this is kept to a minimum and it's still placed in trees that need them or benefit from them. So let's think about how it'll be if the Battle Pass actually runs out of vehicles. I don't think it'll ever be worth it considering the rewards of the Battle Pass. The Silver Lion rewards are nice, but along with the universal backups, I just can't seem to find the Battle Pass being worth 2,000 or 2,500 golden eagles if there's no vehicle at the end. As it is, I struggled with choosing whether to get the Armored Elephant Battle Pass because the vehicles given away were not very compelling. Should the Battle Pass run out of vehicles, it'll be difficult to get anyone to pay for it, let alone do the tasks. So that's what I think about the new Battle Pass season and the future of the Battle Pass. Gaijin really needs to revamp the criteria of what vehicles can be Battle Pass vehicles because sticking to low tiers will eventually dry up their vehicle pool. And without these vehicles, the Battle Pass is just going to be an awful investment. I want to know what vehicles you want as Battle Pass vehicles and why you think it should be a Battle Pass vehicle instead of a premium, event, or tech tree vehicle. Thanks for watching, as usual. This is the Dr. MD. Come back next time when I lose a turd fight to a B-29.